and I wanted to share some more predictions that I received 2022. So 2 years ago, from Mildreus, my Galactic guide, when I received these downloads, predictions, it doesn't happen on or around the date it's given. It can sometimes be activated years later. So 26th of July 2022, fulminations of violent denunciation or censure, fumigations, violent explosion, it's Latin for thundering or fuming, culminations, permutations, revelations, explosive information seeping out, then bam, kapow. The gunpowder trail has been lit. It is edging its way towards the kegs, Khazarian elite gangs, which represent all areas of society. The fallout will resound for years to come. The idea and plan that Guy Fawkes and his team had may have failed, but that energy is still there. It sits beneath the feet of those purportedly in charge. An idea can lie dormant for years, awaiting the point of ignition to activate its charge. The Chariot card represents the energy of this. Nothing can stop what is coming. Heads will roll. Heads on pikes along the bridge. Whistleblowers trying to save their own bacon. Mussolini-style executions. Mobs surrounding Parliament. Police stand down, cannot deal with the amount of people. Withdraw. Horses, danger to life. Horse-stroke policeman shot in the face. Not just UK, Sri Lanka. Iron gates to mansion, home of top MP, bulldozed. No security can prevent the mob from gaining entry. Women and children screaming, safely escorted away in a white, unmarked van. MP sobbing like a child being dragged out of the house along the drive. Civil unrest being stirred up by negative faction. They are spotted and recognised for who they are and taken down. Buildings destroyed, ransacked. Files taken, destroyed. Fires lit in the offices and the courtroom. Total mayhem. The people are furious, out for revenge. Prisons have rioting, those in charge fleeing. The Alliance-military have to step in to safeguard the inmates. Records being destroyed will make it harder to free the innocent. A new system is already up and running, embracing common law, which will be able to review cases and bring swift justice to both guilty and innocent. Tribunals will sort the wheat from the chaff. The minions will spill the beans on their bosses. Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell will resurface in the news with the lists of names from their little black books. The shock and horror will rock people's worlds. A numbness will be felt by many who do not believe, let alone comprehend, the actions of these evil perpetrators. Mistrust of all around them, tears, anguish, prayers, doubt, some, most, having to rethink their whole lives and relationships and family dynamics. The plug will be pulled on many utilities and people will be told to stay home. A huge clean-up job will then ensue. No phones, no internet, no electricity, gas, water. People will go into panic mode. Military personnel will be designated to certain areas to support the people. Standpipes in the road, distribution of food and supplies, etc., as they have CB radio. So I shared this with you not for scaremongering purposes, but more to say that our galactic friends, family, are very much aware of the energies that are being played with on the planet. So please don't take any of what I've just read as gospel truth. Things can change quite dramatically for the better. So here we have, with the Six of Pentacles, an offer being made. So my sense of this is people being given a chance or an opportunity to live their lives in a very, very different way. This offer doesn't come with huge strings attached, like you might expect if it's a job or a position. This is more to do with a gift from the universe saying, now you've been activated, all of these codes within you, let us give you some support and some guidance, financial as well, to bring about these changes. We had the Page of Pentacles in the last reading, so this is new beginnings with regard to how things are grown and manufactured and distributed around the planet. Also how money is used, because Pentacles is to do with finances and money and such like. The High Priestess shows us how we can tap into that knowingness within ourselves. So as these codes activate within us, and a part of you might be so overwhelmed with information, with the knowingness of things, a huge awakening, there is a way to find the assistance that you need, because those of us who are light workers, shall we say, have abilities that have lain dormant within us, but as they are activated, we are trained, aware of how to use them for other people. So this is standby. So like with my little torch here, it's saying get ready because you're about to go. Looking at the past, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this is your talents, your abilities, your skills, the qualities that you came in with in this lifetime that you've brought through from others, and they are now activated. An example of this is I went to live in Germany when I was 19, and I didn't speak a word of German. I worked as an au pair, and I found it so easy to learn. I also, when I was 35, decided to study shiatsu, which is acupuncture without needles, and I found it very easy to learn. It was joyful. It was I embraced it wholeheartedly. It was a feeling of, oh yes, this again. So you may find that things show up in your life in the coming weeks and months that grabs you and says, oh, do you know, I'd really like to learn that, whether it's photography or gardening or agriculture, whatever it might be, and it's easy. It is very, very simple for you just to pick it up, and also to teach others, to help other people use talents and abilities that they have dormant within them as well. So within this ascension process and the activation of all of these codes within us, we are no longer just ordinary folks. We are no longer slaves or mere minions. We are incredible beings. We have the knowledge of the universe. We have the cosmic library within us, and that ability to tap into all of this ancient knowledge and ancient wisdom and knowingness, because the timing is right. So if you've got something under your belt that you'd like to get activated, work with it. Embrace it and say, right, I'm ready for this. Doesn't matter how old you are. Just give it a whirl. Say, yeah, I've done this in other lifetimes. I've done this in other dimensions. I know how to do it. And you'll draw to you those of a like mind. And as we move forward, into the 10th month. Okay, we're on the 10th month, aren't we, or the 9th month? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, 10 of Wands. This was also in yesterday's reading, 10 of Wands. So it's exhaustion. It's this feeling of great disappointment in a way. So all of the things that you might have achieved in life. So you've got a good job, you've got a couple of cars, you've got nice family, big house, nice house, lots of holidays, but it may be leaving you feeling, is that all there is? And when we start to feel like that, then you're burning away the ego. Because the ego wants all of these things, all the material stuff. Whereas your spirit, your soul, your galactic self says, those things, yes, I can have, and yes, they can support me in a way, but I know I have other qualities, other abilities that now I can help other people. So from my experience of life, I can discard that which no longer serves me, and I can now share all this amazing new knowledge, information, but it's not new at all. It's been around forever. And it's suddenly waking up inside of you. Page of Cups. It's interesting that these two pages keep coming up. So in this one, this is Narcissus. And again, I would say I'd like to read it as the purer energies of the story. This is also about the children and how all of the revelations that are going on with regard to children of all shapes and sizes and ages, etc. As these energies are released, shall we say, and great healing is brought to situations around them, those who have these activations of the codes will find it, they are called upon to assist, to help. So you may find that an awful lot of you who've been in a 9-to-5 job for years and years and years suddenly say, no, enough of that, I don't want to do that anymore. And suddenly these opportunities show up where these talents and abilities that you have that have been dormant can be used for the good of mankind. The star, this is Pandora. And here you see she's opened the box and all of the Furies have come out of the box, but what is left is the Star of Hope. So I'm hoping that my readings will start to lean more towards new earth, new beginnings, new energies, how we come together in unity consciousness, heart-centered, and how we can, with enthusiasm and joy and delight, bring people together, see what amazing, incredible people we are, what talents and abilities we have, and how we can work with the younger generations, because they've got it all inside of them as well. They've come ready programmed. So we'll choose a couple more. The Hanged Man, King of Pentacles. This is sacrifice. It's what we give up, let go of, to become who we truly are. So sacrifice isn't necessarily a hard thing or a painful thing or a state of being where you've lost everything and there is nothing else. It is the beginning of a state of enlightenment. And after a period of withdrawal, hibernation, stuckness, you suddenly see the light. The King of Pentacles, my sense of this is, if you look, there's the goat in the background, so it's Capricorn energy. And this is King Midas in the story. So King Midas was a greedy bastard, and he wanted gold, gold, gold. So the gods said, "There you are. Then everything you touch will turn to gold." And he, oh great, this is wonderful. I'm going to be so wealthy. However, everything he touched turned to gold. All of the food, he couldn't eat it. He couldn't eat anything because everything he touched turned to gold, and he was starving. So he said to the gods, "I don't want this gift anymore. You can take it away from me. It's not worth it." So his ego was in play here, and so the gift was taken from him. So this represents Pluto in Capricorn, and Pluto has been in the sign of Capricorn for 16 years, and as of the 13th of November, Pluto leaves Capricorn and goes into Aquarius for 20 odd years. So Capricorn is the top-down structure. It's the government, it's the banks, it's the military, it's all those things that are in charge of us. So the greedy bastards, as in Midas, who all they want is gold, are going to be starving because the gift is taken away from them. So it's not much longer now. We've got 5 weeks, 6 weeks until this energy shifts, and we can already feel it. So those who think that they're still in charge are throwing everything at us to try to frighten us, to scare us, to say, we're still in charge, you do as we say, you have no power, you're just mere little creatures on the earth. No, we're not. We're extraordinarily powerful beings of golden white light. So there you are. That's the energy of today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Lots and lots of love. Bye.